Toes, where have you been? I've been in London and Europe. Toes, welcome back. I heard you tried therapy. Wait, who said that? Who said that? Nobody. What? Who's telling you I tried therapy? I didn't try therapy. Therapy are for women. Men don't need therapy. You said it in the podcast. What are you saying? This podcast was recorded a month ago. Lily's podcast? What? 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 What?
I talked to Toast the other day.
Okay.
It's just like a hey, what you doing?
Okay.
And I'm like, I started asking him like, hey, do you think we'll like you know like some, I think we'll ever like achieve our dreams, blah blah blah, 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 blah. And he's like, Lily, I'm in England right now. Look, sheep. And he sends me pictures of baby
Why
sheep.
is he in England?
Why is he visit sister or something? He's having a good time in England.
Sounds nice.
Yeah. And we just start talking about life. And I'm like, this is the first time in a long time I'm talking to Toast. He's not condescending. He's not anything. He's just very nice, genuinely kind, and giving bomb advice. Like,
Oh
not
my
bomb,
God, about
fire
what?
advice. Such good advice. Like, just very wise and sage-like, right? And I'm like, wow.
Wage.
I know.
I like that.
Combine the words. I'm like, wow, this is nice. Like, are
What
you?
was the advice about?
Well, first, I'm like, are you going to, like, what's going on? And he's like, I went to therapy.
Can we insert an applause sound?
No, but he was actually
Amazing.
giving me really good advice that he got from his therapist.
Wow.
So I was like, wow, this is nice. And he ended it with, I heard this quote, live life like.
Okay. First of all, I said all of that to her in private, in confidence. Okay. Second of all, I didn't go to therapy. All right. I started listening to Manosphere podcast, which for men is like therapy. But not like the toxic ones, the positive ones. I would never go to therapy like a woman. But I do want to go to therapy. Okay, no meme. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh god, there's two sides of me, chat. The one that I put on for the podcast with Yvonne, where I play the role of essentially a toxic man. And I think I make it really obvious when I'm doing it, but sometimes people don't realize. And then there's like me. And I really, oh god, why am I crying? Uh-oh. Oh no. I'm gonna I'm gonna lower my cap a little. I kind of forgot how to be myself. Being a streamer for so long. Because I feel like, you know, as a streamer, you're kind of incentivized to keep doing things that, you know, gets reactions. And that's why I think, like, for example, my Yvonne podcast, you know, it's very fun and I enjoy it very much. But I don't know if that's like really myself. Like, even though it's a character that I play, I know where I'm going with this. Average Fringe, thank you for the sub. Monkey King, Miguel Plays Games, thank you for the sub. Shut the fuck up with the love hearts. Oh god, there we go. I do it again. Shut up. Actually, I haven't been going to therapy. But I'm looking at therapist. I tried going to therapy in London because I was really bored. Okay, you know what it was? I was about to. So London has really good medical people. I think the word is doctor. So I was gonna pay $10,000 for this super comprehensive health checkup where they literally scan everything down to the cracks of your asshole for like 10K, right? And I did a consultation with the lady, and she just asked. It was a very comprehensive like consultation. It asked so much question. I was telling her, yeah, like I for a week I couldn't poop, and lately I haven't been having trouble sleeping. I sleep like 4 hours a night, and I have anxiety and panic attacks, which I've never had for the first 32 years of my life. And then in the last year I've started having like anxiety attacks, and I didn't know what to do because I'm like, bro, I have a lot of money. Even though I blew a lot of it on esports, I still have a lot of money. And I just started having panic attacks, and I couldn't really figure it out. I just know I was super stressed. And she asked me a question like, well, do you turn off all your lights? Do you avoid blue light? Do you avoid caffeine? Are you staying healthy? And I answered a lot of those questions like, oh yeah, no, I use a weighted blanket. I cover all the lights. I go to the gym 3-4 times a week. I eat 30% carbs, 20% fat, 50% protein. I hit my macros. My calorie average right now is 1600. Like, I track everything really well. And she was surprised. She was like, oh, physically, you seem like in top shape. If there's anything I could really recommend, prioritize for you, it would be a therapist. Because I think a lot of your issues are mental related. I'm like, oh, I thought I had colon cancer. Because I couldn't poop properly, and then I was pooping out blood. Turns out I was just constipated, and my hemorrhoids were acting up. So I went for a checkup. I'm like, hey, I might have colon cancer. And she's like, yeah, I think you need to see a therapist, man, because you seem super stressed and depressed, and it'll probably do you a lot of good. So I tried looking for a therapist, but I couldn't find one. So I waited until I'm back in LA to look for one. I just started looking for one. But it got to a point where I had to like look up meditation technique. I don't believe in meditation because I'm not a peace-loving hippie. But when I started having like these anxiety attacks, I'm like, okay, I should probably learn to calm myself down. So I read up on like breathing techniques. And then I spent a weekend at Cotswold, surrounded by sheep and cows and horses. I took this really long walk. There was this back road trail between our cottage and the local farmers market. And the walk was like 1 hour long. And normally you would just take a taxi and it's like 15 minutes. But that day I said, you know what? I'm gonna take it. I need this walk. So I just walked this path for 1 hour. It was really peaceful. And it was like helpful in trying to figure out like what what was going on. Yeah. Helped a lot, the 1 month vacation. I think I was just stressed out about work because I've been streaming for 9 years. I don't think I really took a break in that 9 years. And this was the first time I took a break without thinking about content. Because even when I go on vacation and I travel, I'm constantly thinking about content. And I think that just stressed me out. And also, I'm pretty sure I was depressed for like 2 years. Because after, 3 weeks away in London and I started feeling better, I look back at how I felt the last couple of years and my mental state, and it was like I didn't enjoy anything. Almost nothing made me happy. Everything was kind of like bland. I was opening a shit ton of Pokemon cards for some sense of a dopamine hit, and that lasted like a week, and then I bought more Pokemon cards hoping to feel something. I'm pretty sure that's also why I started my esports team. It's like when we qualified for Valorant challenges, I was like, oh my god, dopamine hit, and then it was gone just like that. I think my dopamine receptors was just so burnt out from years and years of streaming. And I had like depression. It wasn't until like I really just stopped for a month that I realized, oh yeah, no, I think I was depressed. Anyway, should probably find a therapist. Oh, I can also go to the therapist now because I learned to drive. You're gonna see in the next blindfold fast food video, because I drive in that one. Definitely. I was driving in Canada for a week and I almost got in an accident and someone gave me the middle finger, which to be fair was my fault. I tried to sneak into the right lane to cut someone off and I almost caused an accident, and then the guy swerved the last second and avoided it, and then as he drove past me he gave me the middle finger. And when he did that, I thought he was gonna come out of the car and beat my ass. And I slowed down. He didn't come out and beat my ass, but I learned to not drive recklessly.